Hello, friends. Trying to get the lighting right? Now I got these rings in my eyes. That's annoying. I could just look at you guys like this. Just kidding. I don't know how to do this yet. Maybe we just turn the light off. Yeah, we don't need the light. It's making too much light. The light's making too much light. Okay, that's funny. All right, hello friends. Hello. I just wanted to hop on real quick and do a video about pendulums. I am very, very partial to pendulums. And these guys are all tangled up right now. Okay, so I got one pendulum right here. All right, very partial to pendulums. They can be used for all sorts of things. I have this one here. Okay, both of those were handmade. Specifically, this one here specifically for me, and this one here specifically, and I kind of always knew it would come to me in the long run, but so there's intention set on so there's copper and there's silver, and this is selenite, and this is bone or antler, I'm gonna say, yes. And so there's a lot of elements in there, okay? And pendulums are super fun. And these are, look, it's starting, yep, we're super fun. I haven't even asked any questions yet, and it's showing off. Okay, so there's that one. This one here is made from wood, and it's got a copper wire wrap on it. Okay, and then all pendulums have to have a counterweight, okay? This here is citrine, no, this is carnelian. I don't know why we needed that. I don't understand. I watched these later and I'm like, what did I do that for? I'm so weird. So this is actually made from a lilac bush and copper wiring with a carnelian counterweight on it. This is one of my favorites. It gets going. It reads, it's kind of feminine. I get, like, the last one was more masculine, and you can see this one's already going. Whoa. I love pendulums. They can be a lot of fun, and they can give you a lot of great confirmations, okay, when you're working with energies and spirits, okay? All right, thank you. I always say thank you. Okay, and then this one here I bought. Now, I have a gazillion. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for hopping on. I've been drawn to pendulums for many years, and I had the ones that come to a point. You see them in all the metaphysical stores. They're great, but as you saw, I am quite good at pendulums, and I wonder if I take off my glasses. I can't really see clearly, but it takes the glare away. If I just sit back, I don't know. I'm working on this, okay? We'll get it figured out. All right, so anyway, the ones with the point, they would get going so fast that they would just fly out of my hands, and I would break the tips of them. I have several in a box over there on my altar that the tips are broke. And so they're still good. They just look bad, I guess. They look broke, So I found this one. This is one of my favorites. This is a smoky quartz sphere, right? You can see there. And then it's being held together by feathers. There you go. That's a better view. by feathers, right? And then the counterweight is a wing and then a little pearl. Yeah, just a little pearl. So this one is it's fantastic, and it's one of my favorites too. Show us a yes. Smoky quartz gets it's going really powerful. I'll move my hand down like this so you can see that I'm not doing it. It's just the energy that is swirling around us. Now, for those of you who are seers, if you look through the energy of the pendulum here, you can see the energy swirling around it, okay? And you can see that it's not me moving. It's the energy moving it around. Thank you. I love pendulums. They're a lot of fun. Thank you. So, some of the ways you can use pendulums, you can utilize them on a mat, especially if you're just starting out with working with them. I'd highly recommend a mat or a piece of paper and just write yes, no, maybe. Very easy to get confused with working with a pendulum, okay? And you always, first thing you always want to ask, show me a yes, and then show me a no. And when you ask, show me a yes, think about something that you did that has a yes answer. You know, I like to use when I'm shopping for them in the store, I usually don't even pick them up. I'll just hold my hand underneath the rack like this and see which ones start moving. That's always fun. But when I do choose to pick one up, because you know there's a lot of energy in metaphysical stores and things like that. So when you pick one up, you know you want to make sure it's clear. So you want to ask it, show me a yes. I like to say, did I have coffee today? Sometimes I don't drink coffee. Sometimes I do. My pendulum, the energy, my spirit guides, everybody around me will know whether I'm drinking coffee or not. And so they'll answer appropriately. Always, always, always ask for clarification of a yes and a no, okay? And sometimes I'll do a maybe or undetermined or ask again later kind of question. It's a quick, easy way to get super accurate confirmations, okay? You can also utilize it. Many years ago, I had a relationship with my pendulum like it wasn't like my best friend. Every night, 9 o'clock, I went to my bedroom, I sat on my bed, I meditated, and then I connected with my pendulum, and I just sat there for hours. And I would have conversation. I used to think it was a specific person I was talking to, but later on, wisdom and life educated me that I was really just talking to my higher self, right? But that was growth, and I needed to experience that during that time. It was important to me. So you can utilize your pendulum for all sorts of things. I use it with clients when I'm doing energy work. I had a specific client who would like to sit there, and that's all she wanted to do was have a conversation with the pendulum. That was it. So I would hold up the pendulum, and she would ask questions, and it would give her the answers. And if she didn't like the answer that the pendulum gave her, she would rephrase her question, which is a very good lesson. Okay? Make sure that you have a clear mind, which is always good to meditate, you know. Do a quick cleanse, breathing, grounding, cleansing, and moment. I do that. I don't even think about it. I do it so quickly, but it's very important. So cleanse, breathe, connect, ground, okay? Those right there, okay? Figure out the order that you need to do it in for you. I usually ground, connect, cleanse, and it mixes up whatever I actually need to do first that day. Let's see. The other thing about pendulum is you can utilize them on a spirit board. I'm going to be talking about that tonight. I have a Zoom class. Thank you for everything you do. You're amazing. Melissa, thank you. You're amazing. For real, you are. Thank you for tuning in. And it's my honor. I'm just bored at home. Just kidding. It really is. It's an honor to share my knowledge with people out there, because I feel there's a lot of people who just take the internet for verbatim, and there's so much more that you need. So yes, I'm on the internet, but I'm talking to you directly. Okay, and I think that's something different than just reading. And if you're utilizing the internet like we all are, look it up on every site, okay? Look it up on everything. Read what everybody's opinion is, because what you're going to do is you're going to figure out what that works for that person, that works for that person. Awesome, this works for me. Oh, hello, Alicia. How are you, sister? Man, you were in my dream a couple days ago. Hope you were well. Yeah, so utilize all of that, okay? I totally squirreled out when my girl got on here. But anyway, so look for information and guidance from all the resources that you can, okay? Hopefully I'm one of those resources, all right? I'm doing a class tonight on automatic writing, which is we're going to talk a lot about pendulum in that, because it's very much the same sort of energy that you're tapping into, okay? But you're just doing it with your hand and a paper and a pencil, right? Rather than no pencil and just the pendulum. But you can utilize that automatic writing or automatic communication through a spirit board, a pendulum mat. You can also buy books that have the pendulum, certain questions that you can ask, and it's already charted out for you. Excuse me. And then your pendulum, you connect with that paper, and then your pendulum, you can ask what's there, and then your pendulum will give you the answer according to that chart. So Spirit's really smart. Spirit's as smart as you give it the tools. Okay, we can say that better. Spirit is as smart as the tools you utilize. Yeah, that sounded way better. Oh, I miss you too. I'm so glad that you hopped on. I miss you. You should FaceTime. We should FaceTime or something soon. So if you're interested in learning more about pendulum and automatic writing, spirit communication that way through meditation and through linear tools, okay? Hit me up. I'll send you the link for our Zoom class tonight. It's at 6 o'clock. It's just a couple hours from now. So thank you everybody for watching. I will do a quick another demonstration with the pendulums again. All right, show us a yes. Nice. Thank you. I also like to take a deep breath in between to make sure I give the pendulum a minute to stop. All right, show us a no. My spirits love showing off. I don't think they understand the internet, but it's fun. All right, so back and forth is a no, and the circle was a yes. Yep, see, there we go, switching it up, moving from one to the other. All right, now when I'm done, I grab it, I say thank you, and then I usually go and I grab the chain and I just pull the energy out that was in it, right? Because I don't want to leave anything in there, okay, trapped. So that one says goodbye. All right, this one. And some people like to let the counterbalance hang. I usually just hold it in my hand like that. Some people like to hold a hand underneath to give it more of a direct, look at how quick it goes like that. To give it more of a direct link, right? Whew. She's going nuts. All right, thank you. All right, now let's show us a no. Show off. So remember, when you're watching pendulum work, if you look through and focus the unfocus the focus, you can see the energy swirling around it. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, last one. I feel it in my arm. It's kind of like a little workout. I should do it more. Right. All right, so this one here has a rose quartz on the end. And it's got a very long chain, okay? So, and this one here to me has a lot of masculine energy to it. Of course, my friend who made it was masculine. All right, show us a yes. All right, thank you. Show us a no. Thank you. Show us a maybe. Show us a maybe. Show us a maybe. Fantastic. So back and forth is the maybe. Or side to side is the maybe. Front and back is the no. And then a circle is the yes. Ooh, look at you go. Awesome. All right. The other thing before I go, whew, thank you, is, man, I had it right there. I was going to talk about the pendulum. Saying thank you, talking to the pendulum, using the board, using the pad, using the mat. I don't know. It's gone. Apparently I wasn't supposed to bring it up. Whatever that means. Oh, now I remember. Yes, so sometimes when you're working with the pendulum, right, so you get the yes and the no answer, but you also may get things intuitively, right? So that's kind of like a double communication, a double talk, right? So you're getting that visual yes and no confirmation, as well as receiving intuitive information, cognitively, that's usually visually sometimes, you know, but whatever your gifts are, pay attention to, do you get double communication when you're working with a pendulum? Because that's important also. And figuring out how to get them to work in sync, right? And not get crossed signals, okay? Does that make sense? So that's important also. So watch for my YouTube video in Pendulum Work 101. It will be something along the lines of what we just talked about, but maybe a little bit more in depth. I have found that I tend to do videos that last about 33 minutes, which is kind of funny. Threes are my thing. So anywho, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. And if anybody's interested in the automatic writing class, you can find the Zoom link on my Ravens page, or message me and I'll send it to you directly. Thank you, blessings, and I'm so happy you were here. Bye.